Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Tarik Skubal. And he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low twos last year. So consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep them in the ball game, but really give them an opportunity to win a ball game, even if it's a low-scoring day for the offense. That's who he was last season. And if he's even close to that this year, I think they'll be really happy with his performance.
Gunnar Henderson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 640.
Next offering is downstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And that clips the inside corner.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Fights it off, you'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Skubal with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. And that one is lifted in the air. Carpenter under it. And there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. One guy they want to get turned around in the sixth spot, Tyler O'Neill.
Yeah, he's struggling a little bit right now. I mean, he knows it. His team knows it. Everybody in the stands knows it, but they need him to turn it around. You know, I'm told he's putting in some extra work in the cages, as he should be doing. So we'll see if he can break out right here.
Jordan Westberg digs in now, leading the AL in batting average. And misses inside.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Next offering is in for a strike. One out, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. Raging back towards the wall. And that one is off the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Westberg, the runner at second with one away. And that one popped in the air, left field. Green settles under it. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez at the plate. Sanchez with some impressive production lately. There's the strike.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Man on second, 2 down. Sanchez swings and pummels one. Left field. Going back on this one. Onto the bullpen roof and gone. See ya. That'll fire up the dugout. His 4th home run of the season. It's 2-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Now here is Cedric Mullins. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. Back at Comerica Park. Today's starting pitcher, Kyle Bradish.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And stepping in is the speedy Parker Meadows. Foul ball there.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
That one 95 to finish him off. And next up for the Tigers, Colt Keith. And right back to the mound. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Colt Keith.
Well, his teammates keep feeding him, and he keeps on eating. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs, and he's become a go-to guy you want to see at the plate. If you root for this team, he's the guy you want up there with runners on base right now.
Kerry Carpenter in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. In the air, left field, down the line. And that is a foul ball. And a pitch. And that one misses up and in. And the count 1-2. Rocketed out towards right center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Riley Green in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. 1 left for Detroit. They trail it here 2-0. Top of the second. Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. O'Neill, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, batting 6th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Skubal back to work. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. 2 hits in the game last night. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
The 1-0.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
O'Neill gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one ripped. Flips it away for the out. 1 away. Here's Adley Rutschman. That's in there. 0-1.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the...
Ibanez. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Orioles 2 and the Tigers nothing. Back here in Detroit, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. In the air, right side. Cowser under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number 1.
First baseman.
And now it's going to be Spencer Torkelson. Outside, 1-0. Swings through that.
1-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Full count.
Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
2 outs, base is empty. And a foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. Tigers fail to make any noise. They trail things here 2-0. On to the third inning. Jorge Mateo now.
Second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
Just off the outside edge. Ball one. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Hit on the ground to short. Baez whips it to first on the run. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike. Henderson with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Meadows sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Westberg, doubled his first time up. Fastball for a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
1 out, runner at second. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swing and a ground ball. Now the throw to first on the run. Out. And they get the out.
The designated hitter, Gary Sanchez.
And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. He's already homered in this game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
2 outs. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-zip. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Swung on, belted. Meadows giving chase. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Mullins rounds second, heads for third. And he's got himself a triple.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Tarek Skubal won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher for the Tigers, Casey Mize.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Green going after it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Mullins at third with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. There's the strike. And that one fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
The batter now, Javier Baez.
Yep.
There's a strike. If they did a poll of top tattoos in Major League Baseball, Javi Baez, I think, would have to be in the top 5. Right on the back of his neck is the Major League Baseball logo. So it's effectively right under the MLB logo that's on his cap.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground right side. Throws to first in time. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. So the lineup flips over. And up next for Detroit, Parker Meadows. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. O'Neill going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, and here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. There's a strike. Mize fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. High fly ball down the left field line. Green ranges back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track.
And although you like the fact that the guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
You know, it's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes, and it's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And next for the Orioles, Jorge Mateo. Reached on an infield single his first time. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Bunted back towards the mound. Fires to second for one, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 2 in this one. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Mateo leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a ball popped up. Torres. And that is that. And the Orioles leave one as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Bottom 4. Now it's the DH, Colt Heath. And that's just foul. Struck him out looking.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Headed towards the corner. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Bradish ready to fire now. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Ball. 2 strikes.
Just misses. Now 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. And there's a ball. Hard hit, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Riley Green.
Here's Riley Green. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Tigers are shut down there. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back at Comerica Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. Mize back to work. Westberg measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. The 0-1. Fly ball to right. Carpenter makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Colton Cowser.
And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball still 0-2. That's hard hit on the line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
One down, runner at third. Gary Sanchez now. Base hit and a run in to score.
Now batting, center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. He sends it out of here. It's 8-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Casey Mize is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Brant Herter on a pitch out of the pen here. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's Tyler O'Neill, 1 for 2. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. One down, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. Line drive. Green snags it for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
2 down, bases empty. Ryan Mountcastle now at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
0-2.
That's to third. That ends the frame. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now an 8-0 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
And strike 2. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Torkelson swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 4th home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 8-1.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those 2 things feed off one another. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to first.
He's out.
That's the 3rd out. Inning over. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
For Baltimore, catcher Adley Rutschman.
And a pitch. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Bo Brisky, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Foley also getting ready. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Ground ball left side. Ibanez tosses to first.
He's out.
Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And now here is Jorge Mateo. There's the strike at the knees. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop Gunnar
So digging in,
Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 3 in this one. Step off throw to first.
No, he's
Mateo back safely. First
Ball.
pitch doesn't find the zone. Mateo, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And another ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Right down the chute, and it's 2-1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
The 2-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
And the batter now, Jordan Westberg. There's a strike. Runners at the corners, one away. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Fouled off left side. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Near the fence. Ibanez puts it away. Runner tagging from first.
Now batting, right fielder Colton Cowser.
Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. 1 for 3. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. He's got it, and that is that. Orioles strand a couple, and it remains an 8-1 game. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Baez. Javi Baez, like fellow Puerto Rican Francisco Lindor, born in Puerto Rico, but was drafted in the first round out of high school in Florida.
Well, these Tigers need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Late on that fastball.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. And there's the strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-1. To third. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Paul Skenes.
2 outs, base is empty. Colt Keith will hit next.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one to first, Mountcastle. Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Tigers fail to make any noise. It's still an 8-1 ball game.
Leading off.
Here's Gary Sanchez now. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Grounds one to short. Baez fires across the diamond, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And here is Cedric Mullins. He's already homered here in this one. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Torkelson takes it to the bag, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, left fielder Tyler O'Neill.
So 2 down now, and here is Tyler O'Neill. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, not in time, and he reaches safely. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
2 outs, runner at first. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. Just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
2-1.
Back to the mound. He's got it. The throw to first.
That's an out.
And that is that. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Orioles 8 and the Tigers 1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Right fielder, Gary Partington.
Hard hit left side. Whips it to Mountcastle. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Riley Green, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty.
No,
Just
that's a
off the
ball.
inside edge.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He circles the bases. 3rd home run of the season. It's 8-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes Gleyber Torres.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swinging a foul straight back. Fought off foul. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. 2 down, base is empty. And now Spencer Torkelson. Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Out to short. Jump throw. They get the out, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 8-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jason Foley.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Catcher, Adley Rutschman.
That one catches the zone. Strike one. Foley, in his 4th year, he features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And they'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And the 0-2. Slow roller to first. Torkelson. One up, one down.
He's out. Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And next for the Orioles, Jorge Mateo. Top of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-1. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that is out of play. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Henderson, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
He gets there with the slide. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 8, Tigers 2. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Bradish back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Bradish
1 ball,
still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Outside low, and the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And down on strikes he goes, and he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
Andy Ibanez getting ready to hit. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. He was late there. Strike one.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Javier Baez.
Now it's Javier Baez. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, and it's still 8-2. And we're back. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan. Westberg. That one's in there. Strike one. Next offering misses down and away. Center field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting right fielder, Colton Cowser.
So up next, Colton Cowser. That one well upstairs. And that is ball one. Fastball for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
That one hit to right. Carpenter sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 down. And Gary Sanchez at the plate.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Close one doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. There's a strike.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Now a pop-up on the infield. Torres. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Orioles 8, Tigers 2. So bottom of the ninth, and now the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
I mean, his pitch efficiency.
Gregory Soto into the game.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Cowser takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. So, last chance for the Tigers. And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Orioles take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.